Disneyland Paris is made up of two parks, Disneyland Park and Walt Disney Studios, as well as a village and 7 hotels. Every year, Disneyland Park is the highest attended theme park in Europe by almost twofold, and Walt Disney Studios has also been amongst the 4 highest attended theme parks in Europe since 2010. It's a busy place, and knowing how to make the most of your time in Disneyland Paris can be the key to a successful trip. Before jumping into our top 5 tips, a key variable when planning a trip is time of year. Note that summer months, French holidays, and Christmas time will see much higher traffic in the park, and this may affect your trip if you choose to travel at these times. Fridays and weekends can also be busier, and you'll get a quieter park if you can manage to visit on Mondays through Thursdays. With that in mind, these 5 tips will help you learn how to make the most of your time in Disneyland Paris when you're actually there. Number 5. Planning a route. With 5 separate lands in Disneyland Park, it is quite a big park and it can take time to walk from area to area. On top of that, Walt Disney Studios is a fair walk from Disneyland Park, and with a large expansion coming soon, the second park is set to double in size in the coming years. To avoid spending a lot of time walking, it's worthwhile to take a look at a map of the resort, know what attractions and restaurants are near what, and loosely plan your day around a specific path. There's no need to have a rigid schedule for your day, but for example, if you plan to eat in Silver Spur Steakhouse in Frontierland during your visit, it's helpful to know that Phantom Manor, Thunder Mesa Riverboat Landing, and Big Thunder Mountain are all nearby. You might not want to ride a thrilling roller coaster after a meal, so a good idea would be to ride Big Thunder Mountain before your meal, then take a gentle boat ride around the rivers of the Far West after your meal. This can be followed by a spooky but also gentle adventure through Phantom Manor. You can loosely plan your whole day like this and avoid unnecessary long walks between lands and parks. Number 4. Extra magic time. Guests who stay in one of Disneyland Paris' 7 hotels are entitled to extra magic time. This gives you access to the parks before they are open to everyone else. 2 tiers of annual pass holders are also entitled to extra magic time, Magic Plus and Infinity Pass holders. While all attractions will not be open for extra magic time, it does allow you to get on some of the busier attractions with virtually no queue. This can be helpful for attractions such as Crush's Coaster or Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast that often have the longest queues in the parks, meaning you can have them ticked off before other guests even enter the park. If you do have access to extra magic time, you can check Disneyland Paris' website or app to see your special opening time. And speaking of their app, number 3, get the app. Disneyland Paris' app is great for several reasons. Its greatest utility is having live wait times for all attractions around the park, as well as signalling what attractions are closed or down for maintenance. If you are planning to go to a certain area of the park, you can first check if all the attractions you plan to visit are open and have desirable wait times. Having instant access to this information from anywhere in the park can help you make informed decisions about where to go next, saving you lots of time. It also allows you to book reservations for restaurants, see show times and character meeting times, and give you tailor-made recommendations based on your preferences. Think of Disneyland Paris app as an interactive tour guide right in your pocket. With free Wi-Fi access across the whole resort, the app is so easy to use and will help you make the most of your time in Disneyland Paris. Number 2. Eating at certain times or making dining reservations. Food planning is important in order to save time and avoid lengthy waits in Disneyland Paris. Restaurants can get really busy around lunch and dinner times. There are 2 ways to avoid queuing in restaurants at busy times. The first is to make a reservation at a table service restaurant. This will ensure that a table is waiting for you at your desired time. The second way is to eat at more unusual times during your visit. Rather than eat at 1 p.m. for lunch or 7 p.m. for dinner, aim to eat at either 11:30 a.m. or 4 p.m. when the restaurants are much quieter. Bring snacks to the park so you can keep yourself from feeling hungry until 4 p.m. An added benefit of this tactic is that the attractions have much shorter wait times at meal times, so you can have shorter queues for attractions while others eat, and then have shorter queues for food while others are riding. And number 1, Fast Passes. Understanding how Fast Passes work is vital to having an enjoyable and efficient day in Disneyland Paris. Many first-time guests may believe that this is a service that you pay for, but it's completely free to all guests. Disneyland Paris has recently introduced a paid Fast Pass service, but we recommend avoiding this, as you can still make the most of your time without paying extra. You will find FastPass ticket booths outside the entrance of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril, Hyperspace Mountain, Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, Big Thunder Mountain, Peter Pan's Flight, Star Tours, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror and Ratatouille. Simply scan your entrance ticket on the machine and you will receive a timed ticket to return to the attraction, allowing you to skip the main queue and join a much shorter queue for this attraction. You can only hold one FastPass at a time, so keep this in mind when getting one. Times for your return are displayed above the ticket booths, so if the time is later in the day, it will block you from obtaining other FastPasses until that time. It can be a little bit tricky, but generally you will be able to obtain 3 or 4 FastPasses throughout the day and skip some queues to save you lots of time during your visit. And that's our list. Do you have any other tips on how to make the most of your time in Disneyland Paris? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly content.